today. Good evening. There's growing anger as water supply issues cause misery for thousands of people across Kent during soaring temperatures. South East Water has told customers to expect disruption into the weekend as reservoirs are running dry. More than 20,000 properties across Kent are still affected this evening. South East Water is blaming increased demand due to the hot weather in areas including Whitstable, Ashford and Maidstone. Simon Jones reports.
Long queues, but people short on patience waiting for bottled water in Whitstable, a town by the sea, but where tens of thousands of customers have been left without water in their homes. In the Ashford area too, days of disruption, days of anger.
Been unable to shower, so I've had to go to the gym, actually do a workout and to have a shower.
How are you feeling about the situation?
It's horrible. I actually need to get washing done as well, so I've got work clothes that need washing. The washing machine won't work, dishwasher won't work.
We've been out of water since Sunday, so we're now on to, yes, it's come on for a trickle, but we can't flush any toilets, we can't run any dishwashers, washing machines. We're a family of 5 in quite a rural area, and so it's been since Sunday that we've not been able to have anything running.
What's your message to South East Water?
Sort it out quickly. We're at the end of our tether, really. It's been a really hard week.
So here we have our kettles, and they're the ones that are steam jacketed.
There's no jam today at this jam manufacturer's in Wye. The water shut off on Tuesday, forcing the production line to shut down.
We're closing tomorrow regardless, so we'll have lost 3 days this week as a bare minimum. So that's at least, £15,000-20,000 worth of turnover.
South East Water says demand has soared in the hot weather. South East MPs say the company should have been better prepared.
Me and other local MPs are really fed up with this. Anytime there's any heat at all, and we're still not even in June, we get these water problems.
The company says some storage reservoirs are at critical levels.
We're really asking our customers to try and reduce their water usage as much as they possibly can, and really just use it for essential use, because every little bit of water that we can keep in the system, we can then push to those areas to make sure we can get those customers back in supply.
But the leader of Kent County Council says enough of the excuses.
I'm going to be leading a new group. It's going to be about Kent water resilience. It's going to be a group that will have the ability to call in the heads of companies like South East Water, like Ofwat, like the Environment Agency, and get everybody in the same room and put to them the problems, like the communication issues, like the fact that people in Kent have once again been denied fresh water coming out of their taps.
And the warning from the company is the temperature and demand need to drop before it can do its job of keeping the taps running. Simon Jones, BBC South East Today, Ashford.
Police have recovered the body of a teenage boy from a lake in Swanscombe. Officers were called to Galley Hill Road yesterday afternoon following a report of concern for a swimmer. His death is not being treated as suspicious. A report will be prepared for the coroner.
I would like to send my deepest condolences to the family of the young man. Swanscombe is a very tight-knit, very resilient community. People support each other, and I know that they will be coming together to do their very best to support the family in the coming days.
A domineering and sinister man who used an axe to murder his cousin has been jailed for a minimum of 31 years. Donald Excel killed Rita Lambourne as she chatted on the phone at her home in Bexhill. The court heard he had behaved like a crazed maniac. Rita's family welcomed today's sentencing.
On behalf of my family, all her friends, we're going to miss her for the rest of our lives. Thank the police, the team, they've been amazing. We cannot thank them enough. And now we can sleep easy at night.
Next, a driver has been jailed after speeding to avoid police in Crawley. Carlos Diego Silva, who was disqualified from driving at the time, reached speeds of 100 miles an hour. He drove through a red light and travelled the wrong way round 2 roundabouts. He's been sentenced to 14 months in prison. Now, with record-breaking temperatures during the heatwave this week, a warning's been issued on the increased risk of wildfires. Fire crews in West Sussex say hot, dry conditions mean it could only take a single spark to ignite a fast-moving blaze, especially in busy beauty spots like the South Downs and Ashdown Forest. Campfires and unattended barbecues are of particular concern. The UK's first Heathland Green Bridge has opened in Surrey to help snakes, toads and badgers get across the busy A3. The £3.7 million Cockrow Bridge spans the A3 near Cobham and reconnects two rare heathland areas. The 68-metre-long bridge is funded by National Highways and aims to offer a safe crossing for wildlife and people.
On the bridge you've got your heathers and your mosses and your vegetated ground, but we've also got these areas of bare sandy ground, and there's a whole load of invertebrates that really like this hard, dry, sandy soil. And for the sand lizards, this is perfect burrowing habitat. The females will burrow a little tunnel into this sort of hard, compacted sand, and that's where they'll lay their eggs. So this might look like just a sandy trace with not much going on ecologically, but this is exactly what the sand lizards need to breed.
Okay, look at the weather forecast now with Rachel.
Good evening. Well, the half-term heat wave continues. Today has been sunny and hot with one or two scattered showers. Very similar story for tomorrow. If anything, though, perhaps a shade cooler than today. Now, earlier, of course, we had this band of scattered showers. They've been clearing their way eastwards. Generally, they're going to be easing into tonight, and it's going to be a mostly dry picture. And again, a muggy and a close night. Overnight temperatures, for the most part, staying in the mid-teens, only dropping there to around 15 or 16 degrees. So a mild start to the day for Friday. Lots of sunshine during the morning. By the afternoon, there's going to be some scattered showers around. Temperatures a shade down on today, but still well above the seasonal average. Highs there of around 26 degrees.
And that's all we've got time for. Good night.